everyone, welcome to Whispering Bliss. And my intention for this video is to spread love and light to you all always. Okay, this reading is for our earth signs, and the first card out is the Fool. Okay, why the Fool here for our earth signs? I really do feel like you're walking in new beginnings at this time. The Tower is here. Three of Swords. So it's just giving me a sense of like I don't know. Let's see here. All right, earth signs. So I'm not sure if you're making the right decision. I do see new beginnings. I feel as if you may be attacked because you're in this I feel like you may be in a predicament to leaving yourself open for attacks because you're doing things. It's like you're excited about your crafts, but there's a possibility that you're making the wrong decisions due to this. Okay, so you're not. It's just, it can be due to materialism too. Like, I'm really not getting good energy from this. I'm gonna be honest. So with Three of Swords here, I do see that there's a possibility that you may need to, spend some time to yourself and heal before you make any further decisions. Okay, let me not pull. I do see the Chariot and Judgment. So there's a possibility that there may be a Cancer that's in your energy. There may be under judgment, but I do feel that the Chariot here, you may have Cancer in your birth chart, or Spirit is saying, it's a new day. You may be a single parent because I'm getting Archangel Gabriel here. Something about family. If you do have a family, know your family is protected. But you do need to move forward. It's giving me a sense of like you will find peace if you heal. Okay, you have to heal, or you have to make a conscious decision to. It's something about your heart space, and you're making decisions that make sense. And I'm getting a sense of like, God wants you to dream bigger. Like, dream bigger, stop settling. Because when by you settling, you're making decisions that's causing towers. Or you're making decisions with people that is already going through a tower. So they're basically just using you. They're not, it's just giving me a sense of like, while they're under judgment, you're going to be right along with them, is what I'm getting here. It says, don't sacrifice your dreams or happiness for anyone. Keep moving forward. It says, my flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. Psalm 73:26. You should never work overtime to get someone to see your value. New. I am freeing myself. Practice being what it is your heart desires. Anxiety isn't trying to hurt you, and it isn't a reflection of reality. It's your brain desperately trying to protect you from ever having to experience emotional pain. I trust the magic within and around me. I am still standing. Our environment affects our abundance. Focus on the lessons of conflict rather than placing blame. Give the world the best of you. It says, give the world the best you got, no matter what. And you don't have, no matter what, and don't take your eyes off the Most High God. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here because, like, that's basically what I was feeling. Like, I was just getting a sense of, like, you're open to new beginnings, but they're like, you're making small. Like, you're thinking small. You're not thinking bigger. And with this, it's just giving me a sense of, like, this tower is here because you're not thinking with your heart. You're thinking on based of like materialistic. This is just what I'm getting, you guys. So don't attack me, okay? This is just the energy that I'm getting, but the decisions is based on like materialistic. It's not coming from a heart space, okay? And then I have to leave this as the last one because this is what I was getting. Like, no matter, it says, give the world the best you got, no matter what, and don't keep your eyes off the Most High God. And it's just giving me a sense of like, while you have your eyes on Him, just make sure the decisions that you make is in alignment as well. Like, what do you want? What do you want our earth signs to see right now, Spirit? Thank you so much. I do see family. Why family important right now for our earth signs? It says karmic masculine and then house in reverse. So it's self-love. So with family, I'm seeing gift, community, and commitment. So it's just giving me a sense of like, this have something to do with your gift. And then it says sweetheart. I feel like I'm speaking to a sweetheart. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, like, you're very gifted, you're very talented, and there's a community of people. Now give me 1 second, okay, you guys? So I'm seeing family, and when I saw family, I did see the Hermit, so that gave me like ancestor vibes, right? And I asked again, and Knight of Wands came out, but it landed on karmic masculine. So it's giving me like there's a possibility that I'm speaking to a woman, okay, or you're operating in your feminine. But I'm just gonna go by the cards here, okay? There's a possibility that this is giving me lust, okay? So you may be, look, and it can't literally like couldn't even pick up the card, Spirit, like, no, leave this he's toxic. So this is a toxic energy, okay? And it's giving me like your karmic masculine is working with the community to keep you stuck because they don't want you they don't want you I was going to say they don't want you talking, they don't want you doing anything, they don't want you utilizing your gifts, they want you to walk away. This is landed on gifts. So if you out in the public and you in the spotlight, they don't want you seeing your beautiful face. You are a sweetheart and you deserve, well, you deserve nice things. And you see how he's just sitting there. You deserve, I'm getting a sense of like you deserve you deserve everything that you receive. This is literally where it says don't sacrifice your dreams or happiness for anyone, keep moving forward. This card is literally under this next to sweetheart. So Spirit is literally saying like you deserve nice things, you deserve to be seen, and you deserve everything that you have, okay? But you do have a karmic masculine, like very toxic, okay? And it says commitment. So you guys may be in a relationship or married. I don't know. I don't like this. This is what's on my table. So that's what I'm saying, okay? This isn't good, okay? And this is landed on family. And I do see 3 of Swords. So this is why it's very important, because it's the decisions that you're making. It's like you're out of an alignment, and you're not paying attention to what's really in here, and your needs and your desires, okay? And God is saying, like, I'm getting a sense of like you will be blessed when you operate from your heart space, when you are being extremely honest and open. I'm getting you can stand. I'm not pushing women being alone and without a person, because I believe love is a beautiful gift, but God don't want us to just settle for anything. Like, God don't want us to be in relationships sharing our most, sharing the best treasure, which is our body, with a man that's just going to use us, And so what I'm getting here, like Queen of Pentacles, you can make money in your sleep. Like, that's really what I'm getting. I'm getting, like, if you're in a relationship, you taking care of this male figure, the karmic masculine, you taking care of this masculine, you taking care of the community, you taking care of your family. You are the house. And there's a possibility that this person ain't working with other people to keep you out of a house, like, and not necessarily just a house, but don't want you successful, don't want you stable. It's giving me a sense of like, they want you to rely on them. They don't want you to stand on your own. Okay? And I'm getting, God didn't make it like that. You're not a slave. And so that's what I'm getting. I'm getting a sense of like, this individual is working with other people to keep you tied to him. Okay? Things will get better, but it's something that you need to be honest with. That's just really what I'm getting. That you need to be honest with yourself and do what you need to do to protect yourself, and especially if you have kids, because this card is covering the male and the female, and all I see is the kids. So I'm seeing it like this. I'm getting the kids need a stable home. The kids need you. The high priestess, and I'm seeing the strength card. So it's giving me a sense of like, you know exactly what you need to do. You know exactly what you need to do. I mean, for this to come out like this, and it's so clear, it's just giving me a sense of like, people don't need to know everything, because in this matter, in this sense, it's giving me a sense of like, you don't even know who to trust is what I'm getting here. Like, you may not know who to trust. And I'm getting with the high priestess is giving me a sense of like, trust your spirit team. Trust your spirit team. Okay? Don't be afraid to write letters. Don't be afraid to write letters to God. Don't be afraid to write letters, you know, to the angels, your ancestors, yourself. I just feel like there's a need for you to go in. Don't speak. You don't need to tell people your moves. There's a possibility you going to people for advice and stuff, and it's like, not now. Like, honestly, with this on my table, it's giving me a sense of like, you are so strong and you're so powerful. You absolutely do not know how strong you are. You are so strong. And I'm just getting this sense of like, you need to believe in yourself a little bit more. Just a little bit more, and do what you have to do, because the answers, if I feel like you're probably getting answers, oh, and you're like, should I do this? Should I do it? And if it keeps coming back up, then yes, you should do it. That same answer, when you ask yourself, or even when you're talking to God, like, should I do this? And the answer keeps coming back up, you should probably do it. You should probably do it. I'm upset now, like, because it's just giving me a sense of like, I feel like this female, this sweetheart, and it's like so clear too, like this message is so clear, like, you so sweet, you do everything, you so loving, you so supportive, you so nurturing, you know. And it's just giving me a sense of like, what are you receiving? Materialistic things. It's giving me a sense of like, you're receiving materialistic things to shut up. That's what I'm getting. And I actually caught myself, because I was like, you're speaking something. You probably speak. You probably write songs. You probably it's something that you do, words. Like, your voice is healing. You may be considered a healer. You may not think that you are a healer, because you utilize your gifts in a different way, but you are a healer. So you're needed on this planet. You're needed. People need to hear what you have to say. I'm not even going to ask questions about this karmic. Because 9 times out of 10, whoever this message is for, you already know. But what I will do is get more information for you. Okay, where it says sweetheart and self-care. So I'm just going to leave these 2 cards out. Okay, what do this sweetheart need to know right now, Spirit? Thank you so much. What do this sweetheart need to know right now at this? I'm just so upset. So 3 of Pentacles is giving me a sense of like support. So I'm getting this sense of like, because I did see the house, by you isolating, I saw the house in reverse. So by you isolating yourself, that's you giving in, and you giving him exactly, or you and this crew or whatever, you giving them exactly what they want. Isolated, you've been isolated, and I'm just getting the sense of like, no, fine, go on apps, go hang out with your girls, go do something, go to the club, do something different, go to the movies, take the kids out, do whatever you need to do, because like this karmic is really getting on my nerves. like what? No. And I'm getting like, it says sweetheart and self-love. And I'm getting like, you may be so beautiful, like for somebody to try to trap you like that. So 3 of Pentacles. I'm also getting a sense of like, don't be afraid to share your story. So whatever you're doing, don't lose sight. Like you're utilizing your gifts. Like continue to do that. Continue to operate in your gifts. Like be thankful. Like thank your ancestors. Like, and as soon as I said thank your ancestors, this came out, and I'm like, hey, we chose you for a reason. Like, don't let this, like, okay, get in the way. Like him, like F him, okay. Like what is going on here? Like absolutely not. Like I'm getting like, you are a powerhouse, girl. Like what? Like like you can find another. Like what? And I'm getting a sense, like, I'm not gonna lie, like this karmic, like he have connections. I'm not gonna lie, because how that card flipped out in reverse in the community, I'm gonna tell you right now, your ancestors don't like him. Your ancestors don't like him. Like I picked that card up, and that damn card landed in reverse on top of community. So it's giving me a sense of like, forget karmic. He's like, karmic is not, he's a motherfucking monster, okay? Like I'm getting like monster. He's a monster. Okay, and your ancestors don't like him. And as soon as I said something about your ancestors, this came out. So it gave me a sense of like, you have no idea. Like you have no idea. And it's like, yeah, I'm getting like, I really feel like whoever I'm talking to, like you are bad. Like you what? Like, and I feel like you don't even know how much of a role model that you are for other women, and having to say that may have pressure on you to stay with someone, because it's giving me a sense of like, if I'm in a spotlight, or if I have followers, or if I have people that look up to me, and I, you know, divorce this person or whatever, then all hell gonna break loose or whatever the case. But it's like, you got to look at it in a different manner, because people see you for you know, like what you can bring to the table. Like they love your craft, but it's like, should you accept abuse in that sense? Like, should you be abused? Should you be trapped? Should you be imprisoned? Like, should you, like, in the meantime, it's like, no, absolutely not. Like, you're not a slave, babe. Like, you're not a slave. Ace of Pentacles. And so, like what? Like, okay. So I'm getting like, stand your ground. Like your ancestors is really like, baby, I need you to fight stronger. Like you've been fighting, but I feel like you need to bust out a new technique. Okay. Like I'm really getting this. Is like, you need to do something different. You really do, because I'm joking, but I like this. It can get scary. It can get scary. It can get bad if you lose sight on what's really going on. So I'm getting a sense of like, stop, like stand your ground. Be strategic. Don't try to do this all by yourself. Okay? And mean what you say and stand on that. Because hell no. And while I'm receiving such a message like this, if you do have male friends, it's just giving me a sense of like, honey, like, I don't know, like, I just feel like who do you have to protect you? Because this right here is scary. I'm not gonna lie, like, this shit is really scary. Do you have a brother, or do you have somebody that you can trust, somebody that can help you get out of this situation, like your dad or something like this? Because, you know, and because I saw community, shoot, like, he may be working with your family. I'm gonna have to say it, like, he may be working with your family, he may be working with the people you work with. It's giving me like a web, boo. It's giving me a web. So I don't know, honey. This is not good. But I do feel like once you start loving on yourself and you start saying you, and you start saying no, and you start accepting gifts, and you stop, you know, relying on him, then you really going to be receiving from the universe. Like, you really going to be receiving from your ancestors. Like, I feel like you doing it already. But let me get some, give me 1 second. Spirit, what do this sweetheart like need to know right now regarding this situation? It says healing waters affirmation. It says I receive all gifts that life has to offer me with an open heart and an open mind. I'm surrounded by kind, helpful people. Things are working out for me. I'm living my heart's deepest, most daring prayer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It says use what you have now until you can get what you want later. I'm seeing pearls. It says pearls are believed to be a crystallized tears of the Divine Mother, and few physical objects carried as much purity. Use the symbolism of the pearl to purify and cleanse any area of your life. Pearls help you overcome obstacles, bring forth a loyal romantic partner, and strengthening family bonds. And then it says good health, and then it says one man's trash is another man's opportunity to sow new seeds. Ray is here. It says what goes up must come down. It says embrace your unique and brilliant personality. 3 is here, and I'm glad I'm seeing this because 3 of Pentacles is also here. So it says expansion, results, expression, creativity. It says don't ignore your pain, heal your pain. And then it says slow and steady wins the race. It says I am coming home to where my soul calls me. So I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like, and then it says superstar. Okay, superstar is here. So I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like you're gonna have to put in some work. You're gonna have to put in some work, but you need to understand that, like, you're not alone in this. And whoever this karmic masculine is, this man, insecurities have nothing to do with you. Okay, so where it says creativity, focus on your creativity. Do not lose sight on your spirit team. Continue to reach out to the great mother, because I was going to say mother and father, but there's a reason why I said the great mother. There's a reason why. And if this message is for you, I need you to write a letter to the great mother. And you will see. Write a letter to the great mother, and you will see why I did not say mother and father. Like, it's giving me a sense like mommy, like the first mother is like, come to me now. Like, she's saying come to me now. She's saying come to me now. You need to come to me. Okay? You're considered a starseed. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Arcturus energy? Arcturus. It says physical and emotional healing. And then it says nothing is impossible. Open to the unexpected. You will find a way. Okay, so it's giving me a sense of like you can do all things. Oh yeah, heavy on the starseed, and all I saw was this, and like you're very magical, like pay attention. Like I'm getting a sense of like when you meditate, you may need to get a journal. I'm so sorry because I'm getting a sense of like this person is controlling too, like because I was like, get a journal, and you're probably like, I can't get nothing. Like, I get a journal, go probably try to read it or something like that. Like, but you're going to find a way, though. It says creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, channel. So it's giving me a sense of like, it's something about you. Like, you are so needed, man. Like, I feel like this situation isn't a good situation, but you know what you need to do. Okay, it's just making me so sad. I'm gonna have to like sage and take a bath or something after this mess. But it says you're already doing it. Stop overthinking, keep facing your true north. And then it says find your center, stay true to you, call it to you. And it says trust your vision. So trust your visions, intuition, and plant seeds. Call your power back, cut the cords. Okay, so know that you don't need to stay. You're probably like, I need to stay for the kids or something like that. And it's just giving me a sense of, I'm seeing the scale right now. You deserve, and you need to speak it out to the universe. Like, you don't need someone that's going to control your every move, dictate your movements, or try to tell you who you need to be in this lifetime, because this person is basically trying to play God in your life. And I'm telling you, with the mindset like that, he will be dealt with. He will be dealt with. So you need to continue to pray for your protection, pray for your strength, so you can remove yourself, you and the kids, out of a situation like this safely. Okay, well, I'm seeing belief system and shadow self, but this card is the only, well, two. It says travel, explore, and say yes. These two literally fell out, and it's something about orange. So you probably like, I can't, and spirit is like, no, yes you can. Yes you can. Keep moving. Say yes to all beautiful things in this life. You deserve the best. You deserve whatever your heart desires. Okay, I feel like you need to go on a detox. I'm getting like detox. I'm feeling sick, y'all. And it says playful right here, establish boundaries, safety, and dream, and inspiration. And I only said both of these because it's about the same color, purple. So yeah, like I said, like I feel like you're very inspirational and you don't give yourself enough credit, but you need to. You're so strong, you're so beautiful, and you're needed here in this life. But this person behavior, and it says dance it off, this person behavior have nothing to do with you. It's all about his insecurities. Okay, so I'm going to leave this message here. I just really need you to know that you can do whatever you put your mind to. So continue to stay positive and know that you are doing an amazing job, and know that this life is not really about us. Like, especially if you have kids, I have to say this, you have to think about your children and their children. Think about your grandchildren. Think about your great children, and what message are you trying to pass down to them? What are you trying to pass down to them? If you have daughters, what type of husband would you want them to be with? So I'm just gonna leave this here. Okay, thank you so much for viewing this video, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Okay, bye.